Alright. Diving into this game of Ash and Steel came out November 24th, 2025, and the Steam store page describes it as an immersive third-person open world created by a passionate team that values the essence of classic old-school RPGs and modern design. Explore the lands of a once prosperous land, hone your combat skills, and survive in the unforgiving realm of the Kingdom of the Seven. So we're going to dive in here, and hopefully y'all are doing well, and thanks for joining us as we dive into this for a little bit. And let's see, let's get everything all set up here. Alright, new game. So, story. Enemies are much weaker than your character. Hunger, thirst, and fatigue barely affect your character. Classic. Enemy strength is as originally designed. Hunger, thirst, and fatigue have negative effects on your character. Enemies can seriously wound your character. Gray Shaft. Enemy strength and your character strength are as originally designed. Critically low hunger, thirst, or fatigue levels can kill. Additional rewards for this difficulty level. Dang. So classic mode immerses you fully in the world of Gray Shaft. Enemies are ferocious and your character can barely stand on his own 2 feet. This is very real. Dang, you'll need to keep your close eye on your vitals because you won't want to find yourself in the middle of the forest at night, hungry, tired, and with no hope of salvation. Let's just play the game as I guess it was meant to be played. Like, why not? I'm gonna have to turn up the audio really quick. Master. Doesn't seem like it made much of a difference, but we'll try it like there. Hopefully classic is to your liking, and let's dive in. Some enemies are much stronger.
For centuries, the Kingdom of the Seven prospered under a wise and generous ruler. Chosen by the gods, he united the 7 major islands and gave their inhabitants what they needed most: peace, order, and a single faith. The islands lived in harmony for generations, united not only by friendly relations, but also by close economic ties. Though great distances separated the islands, merchant ships frequented the trade routes, and the Kingdom of the Seven flourished. This prosperity endured for a long time, but the king's influence could not remain strong everywhere forever, and the soldiers of his order have faded away amidst peace and plenty. Basalt, the 7th island, was the first to stop sending out trade ships, and there has been no word from the 6th island for some time now. Worrisome rumors of islands seceding and declaring independence started to circulate in the capital.
Tristan! Tristan! You alive in there? Open the door! You can die later!
Damn it, Medez.
Never fear, princess!
I'll break down this prison door and have you freed in no time.
Seriously?
Sorry, I got carried away. Did you just wake up? Everyone's wondering where you are.
Wait, surely it can't be. It's not today.
Well, yeah. Everyone's been at the guild hall all morning waiting for you. Wilbert finally sent me to wake you up. Said to bring you in dead or alive.
Damn it all.
What's all the commotion about anyway? Is old Willie trying to give you more work?
Well, you could say that, yeah.
You only just finished that last job. Why didn't he give this one to one of us instead?
The work involves maps that I made.
Which maps? The ones you were doing for 6 months?
Not those. The ones of Grey Shaft.
The 5th island? I could have told them what they need to know.
I doubt that. I experimented with a new way of charting the reef locations. The Mjordan system.
Oh, so you're saying that it's your own fault, huh?
I suppose so.
Finally! About time!
So, you said everyone's waiting at the guild hall?
Not anymore. Those armoured lumps got all nervous and headed off. They're at the port. Said to have you come and meet them there. Who are they anyway?
Old friends of Willie's. That's my understanding of it.
From the Order. Armour, cloaks, stony faces. Never thought Willie would have those kind of friends.
Well, only one of them's a friend, apparently. Captain Gellert. The other's just his second in command. Serdar's his name.
Well, that would explain why they're so attached at the hip.
I will say these character models are atrocious.
What are you reaching for, you clod? Bring those here. Hey, be careful.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Where's Jonak? Anyone seen Jonak?
will flog the hide off you for that.
So, here we are. This is where we part.
Here we are. What? You're not coming to see me off?
Nah, I saw you off from your house. Willie already gave me a scolding when he sent me to fetch you. And I don't really want to catch his eye again.
What did he scold you for?
I thought it was going to be an ordinary day at work, so I took a little nap.
Sleeping on the job? The dares.
You'll want to talk. Well, I hope you have a good trip. And come back soon. You might even make it in time for Titan's Day.
That's right. You know, I was going to invite Kaylee.
That's the way it goes. Can't help it. You won't have time for the fairer sex and all this order business. Safe travels, Tris.
So long, my friend.
Tristan, my boy, what took you so long?
I'm sorry, Master Wilbert. I got the days mixed up.
Well, nothing to be done. At least you're here now.
If you'd have taken any longer, your master would have had to sail off in your place. But don't think you would have gotten off easy.
Don't scare the poor man. There's no harm in waiting a little.
I ordered you to be here at noon. Follow my commands exactly from here on out. This isn't a pleasure cruise.
Yes, sir. I apologize.
That's the last thing I need.
Janet,
What?
can I speak with you a moment?
Don't worry, cartographer. The captain isn't as stern as he looks. He'll grumble a bit and then calm down. You haven't forgotten where we're sailing, right?
An old cove on the southwest shore. The landing spot was chosen by your navigator to avoid the harbor.
Ah, see? Your memory's still sharp. So you have no problem deciphering all those clever squiggles on your map. What possessed you to chart everything in the Miordan way?
Theirs is the most accurate system.
Ah, I see. Greyshaft's reefs have been the ruin of many, so accuracy's a must. Oh yes, I meant to ask you last time. Any chance you can handle a sword?
Somewhat.
Did you do your military service on Tantarus?
Like everyone else. So, if you give me a sword, I can put it to use.
I'd like to hope it won't come to that. We need your skills as a cartographer, not a swordsman first and foremost.
And if a fight does happen, no need to worry. We can always protect you.
I feel better already.
Tristan,
Yes, Master Wilbert?
take this. I expect a full detailed report. Write down every step you take. I'll check it when you get back.
Of course, Master Wilbert. You can always count on me.
I certainly hope so. Right then, honorable knights, Tristan, as they say, 7 winds guide you.
Every blessing, my friend. The one will watch over you.
Farewell, sir.
Those clouds don't bode well, Commander. I don't like this weather. We can wait a day or two, can't we? Greyshaft isn't going anywhere.
Not possible. The General's orders were clear. Immediately. The volcanoes will soon awaken.
The blight. It's coming now?
So it seems. Our path to Greyshaft could well be cut off. Orders are orders. Rally our brothers, Sirdar. We need to get underway while the sailors are still sober.
Hear that, cartographer? Bad weather, volcanoes, sweaty men in a cramped cabin. Not worth trading your soft bed in the capital for, is it?
Nothing to do for it. Our duty calls.
Speak sense, Tristan. As for the soft bed, it'll be all the softer once this is over. Now muster those lazy sods, Sirdar.
Ready, nuns? Straighten your habits and get on the ship. It's time to head out.
Kind of bugs me how the movement of the mouths when they're talking don't really... I don't feel like they match. Ugh. The character models, I mean, they're not supposed to be like supermodels, but they look kind of terrible. Wow. The graphics look kind of dated. This is like they're on the highest settings. Oy. But we're not going to judge it by a book by its cover, right? Right. Ancient knowledge is an incredibly rare and worthwhile discovery. Some of it will help you battle, and some of it is useful in non-combat situations. Oh geez. Keep an eye on your vitals. You don't want to find yourself hungry and tired in the middle of the forest at night. Dang, and we're still at 0% loading. I also did read that there isn't really controller support for this game, so mouse and keyboard for y'all. I wonder if the game just straight up had a heart attack. Oh, 40%, 60%. Oh, thank God. Interaction. There are many different opportunities to interact with the world in Greyshaft, from starting a dialogue with a character to opening and picking up objects. Press E suffering, okay. That guy's way too happy.
Oh, cartographer! What do you think of Greyshaft?
Not quite what I expected.
I can see that. Your face is the exact color of the island. Have you been to see Emmett? He's our physician.
I'm looking for him now.
You'll find him that way. Ask him for a concoction or some herbs to chew. Come find me when you're feeling better. There's something we need to discuss.
Press E to talk to Sirdar. Okay, the hardships of seafaring. New quest started. Press tab. Quest is tab. Okay. Does it... Quest is tab. It just shows like what quests we have. Pressing escape. Okay. I... Maybe J is for the journal. Active quest. R is to track the quest. Don't track. Track. Talk to the physician. Physician is back here. Shift is to run.
Maybe I should move to the village. The city makes me sick. Bandits around here have grown fierce.
Just gonna assume they're this way.
Robbed right in the outskirts.
Does it say what the name of the physician is? Surtur, who always seems to be in a merry mood, told me to find Emmett. Okay, that's the physician's name.
Can't see Tucht in a fog like this.
Excuse me.
What do you need?
Hi, I'm Tristan, the cartographer.
I know who you are. Doesn't change my question. What do you need?
I know who you are. Doesn't change my question. Oh, I'm so nauseous I can hardly stand. I'm gonna press 1 on the keyboard.
So nauseous, I can hardly stand. I'm sick of looking at the contents of my stomach. Please help me.
Look, here, we're in dire straits. Some sod forgot to keep an eye out on the water barrels back in his starter. Now half the crew's laid out from drinking bad water.
I see that.
Look closer. Sailors are shitting blood. Some of them right in the bunks. So what's that you say? You feeling a little queasy, are you?
Just wait a second and I'll show you. Sure, why not?
Just wait a second and I'll show you.
You're a wise ass boy, but here's what we'll do. I want to make these poor men a tincture. Already sent one of the sailors to fetch me boiled water. But for the best effects, I'll need some alcohol. There's brandy in my chest. It's locked. Here's the key. Bring me back brandy, and I'll figure something out for your queasiness. Deal?
Deal. I'll get you your liquor.
Alright, something about the audio was kind of bugging me. The music was kind of louder than the voices, so I'm gonna... Wow, you can have the voices way higher. So I guess we'll turn it up to 100%. Whoops. And 1 second here. And bam.
My
1
third
sec
week.
here. There's that, and then are we good with the... Yeah. Fetch the brandy. He said the chest. I mean, is there anywhere we can look? Is it back this way?
Remember how things used to be? This is nothing in comparison.
Why is everything
Well, actually, let's check this. Harches
Calm
two
yourself,
here.
man! I can't count. To change.
Surtur, who always seems to be in a merry mood. The physician turned out to be an uncommon bastard and refused to lift a finger for you unless I brought him brandy from his chest.
You said
Okay.
that's for sure.
Here's a chest.
Yes!
Oh, nice.
3 bottles of brandy.
Hard to take
Give the
all.
physician all of them, or...
Hell yeah. Took them all. Look in our inventory, right? Wait, yep. There we go. Hovering over a carefully stoppered bottle of strong swill.
The captain's faces, though, won't fit through the entrance.
Do you have them?
Yeah, I've got the brandy.
Yep, I've got the brandy.
Hand over 3 bottles, hand over 1 bottle.
I brought the brandy. Yeah.
Never send a fool to fetch a bottle. All right, cartographer, how's your nausea? Still suffering?
I wouldn't be standing here otherwise. No, I feel better. Toughed it out, I guess. I wouldn't be staying here otherwise.
I wouldn't be standing here otherwise.
Here, drink this down and then leave. And go get some fresh air. Should kick in quickly.
Thanks.
Return to Surtur. God, man. The main character's ugly as fudge. But, I mean, this is a dirty, gritty game. Oh, what a bastard.
My bones are aching again.
This made me throw up again.
All sorts of
That was quite a performance, Tristan. Are you all right?
I don't know what happened. The physician gave me some sort of concoction. Said it'd work quickly.
Did he send you up for some fresh air?
Well, yeah.
Must have given you an emetic. He loves playing jokes like that.
Some bloody joke.
Look on the bright side, Tristan. You can't be queasy if your stomach's empty. So he did help you, in a way. Even if it wasn't very pleasant. You're feeling better now, right?
Yes, but it's...
Very good. Let's talk a bit. We've sailed almost halfway across the kingdom together, but I hardly know anything about you. This whole journey is like a dream come true for you, right?
Yes. Dealing with paperwork isn't exactly an adventure.
Is that what you think we're doing? Going on an adventure?
I do realise you're going to Greyshaft on important business.
Important, and also likely dangerous. Tell me, cartographer, what would you do if we encountered bandits? Remember, you stand before an order knight. So answer truthfully.
I'd help you fight them off. I'd try and stay out of the way. I'd take care of the wounded. Oh, bargain. No, well, I'd fight, sure.
I'd help you fight them off. I wouldn't have much choice in the matter. I'd just grab something heavy and start hitting.
One help you? You are ambushed on your way to the privy. The bandits know you're not alone. Their knives are at your throat, and they're demanding you take them to our camp. What would you do, Tristan?
Put up a fight, I'd play along, I suppose. I'd try to buy some time, I'd play the fool. I'd try to buy some time, sure.
Try and buy some time. Helping them wouldn't be an option.
Plus 1 to stamina.
Killed. What? You never know.
You're an interesting one, cartographer. All right, run along to the navigator. He's getting impatient.
What use is a cartographer? Tab. Let's check our journal. The navigator is getting impatient. I need to hurry. I mean, Jesus. Where do we... The navigator. Talk to fish.
What? I'm not asleep. The knight told me to guard the... Oh, it's you. I'm the Order's navigator, right? Not exactly. I'm a cartographer. Aren't those the same thing?
How's your work going here? Want an apple? Not easy being a deck boy. I have to get going. Yeah. Navigator? Where do we find said navigator? Pfft, okay. I don't know why, but I'm just really not a big fan of how the chat system works or whatever. Are any of y'all the navigator?
Hang on, you're the cartographer, right? Tristan. That's what I heard the order.
Well, you have me at a disadvantage then. I don't know your name.
The name's Rower. You don't have anything to drink on you, do you? The skipper confiscated all the booze before we set sail, so as not to get on your knight's bad side.
I don't. Sorry. I'm just looking for the physician.
Nothing at all. Don't go thinking I'm just a no-good drunk, by the way. Just that every time there's a storm, or even just bad weather, I get an ache in my heart and feel lousy enough to jump from the yardarms. But a good old portion of liquor makes everything right again. And the noise in my head stops. What I wouldn't give for even a drop.
Sorry.
Damn it all.
Yeah, I think with the animations and stuff, and sometimes the facial expressions don't match. Like the navigator's face, he just had a blank stare, and I felt no emotion. Ugh. Here, I found some alcohol in a chest. I mean, I don't want to. This guy needs help. I don't think any more alcohol is gonna do anything. So water, please. I have to get going.
The water. Please.
Not doing too well now, are you, brother? Told you that order physician was a lousy ash sucker.
Is this the... Do I have to get... Who is this guy? Why... He's Rower. Okay, what's weird is I thought this was the navigator because like right away it went to a cutscene. But I didn't even press E, so that was weird. Squid.
Remember how things used to be? This is nothing in comparison. Something was banging around in the cellar. Couldn't bring my...
Seaman.
Hey, stop right there. Where do you think you're going?
I'm just going for a walk.
I'm just going for a walk.
You can go for a walk later. No one leaves, that's orders.
No one leaves. Am I a prisoner or something?
I get the orders, I follow the orders. Back where you came from.
They look so ugly when they talk. Is the Rower the navigator then? And I guess I have to give booze. Alright. Ooh. Are you navigator?
Feckin' filthy creatures! Shit! I'll crush you with my bare hands!
Oh, in the water. Okay. My stamina's getting used. Alright. Hold it because I'm holding shift when I'm in the water. Anyways, okay, Rower.
Someone was out wandering the streets and yelling like a bloody fool again last night.
Alright.
I should move to the drink. City makes me sick.
Here. I found some alcohol in a chest.
Truly, Seven be praised. Oh, sweet relief.
Is one going to be enough for you?
It'll do just fine. Like I said, I'm not a drunk. Just need to soothe my heart a bit when the weather's foul. That's all.
Be well then.
Hang on, hang on. You'll be working with the navigator, right? Best give the other bottle to him. Loves his drink, he does. He won't say no.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
It's you I should be thanking. Take care.
Transfer brandy, gain 50 XP. Alright, well this wasn't the guy. That's and also another thing that's bugging me, why the frick is the music so loud? Or at least I thought the voices would be a little bit louder compared to the music, but I guess we turn that down. Turn the voices up a little bit more. Alright, so that was talk to the navigator.
Cartographer, it's about time.
My bad.
Are you trying to placate me?
Trying to apologise. I know I wasn't any help with charting the course. In any case, I'm sorry for letting you down.
That'll do for starters. My name's Murray.
Triss,
Oh, brandy. You know what the last fella offered me?
beer?
No, it's a long tale. Want to hear it?
Of course, tell me.
Of course. Tell me.
I made a bet once with a sailor we called Horsefly. We were caught in a storm and ended up in the midst of some forsaken archipelago, with no safe harbour or fresh water anywhere around. Just lizard fish and stingers. Horsefly worked in the galley. He started spreading panic. Say we'd been banished to the edge of the world, we'd never make it out. We'd die here and all that. Everyone was in low spirits at the time, so his words started sounding more and more true to them. The captain and the quartermaster stood there, stone-faced, knowing that the smallest action could lead to a riot in this atmosphere. Everyone understood. But after what Horsefly had said, I was stung by pride and suddenly had an idea on how to get out of the situation. So, I told Horsefly, edge of the world, never make it out. You think I'm your navigator or just a useless sack of rat shite, you bastard. But he kept going. We're lost, we can't make it out. We'll fall into the jaws of a sea serpent. So I said to him, let's make a bet. If I can't chart us a course home, you can take my most valuable possession. Whatever you can find. But if I can get us back to familiar waters, the second you admit we're safe, you must give me something that can't be found on the ship. And I knew that we'd polished off the last drop of spirits a week before. No more grog, not even a splash of homebrew. If I do this, I said, then you, Horsefly, have to serve me alcohol the second I demand it. The whole crew fell silent. Horsefly came out of his panic to think, then agreed. The sailors all calmed down. They were all intrigued to find out if I could really find a way home. And they wondered, if it really did happen, how would Horsefly get me a drink? To tell you true, cartographer, I had a trick up my sleeve. The first thing any navigator worth his salt learns to look for in times like that is the cuckoo, our brother's favourite guiding star. It shines night and day, even if faintly. It had taken me a little while, but I had indeed spotted it. Then I knew approximately which way we needed to go, which is why I made such a bold bet. We drifted far, as you can believe, of course, but we did get back to friendly waters. With everyone listening, I announced that we were sailing past the all too familiar volcanoes, which meant it was time for me to wet my whistle. Horsefly, however, was not without his own tricks. Turns out he had a small barrel of incredibly sour wine down in the galley, used to preserve things. All ceremonial-like, he presented me with that barrel and poured me a glass. As soon as the first sip touched my lips, it was as if time stopped. It was more like drinking the driest red vinegar in existence. I had never had anything so sour in my life. The sailors grinned, and all I could do was laugh. I'd admit, but he had fulfilled the terms of a bet quite spectacularly. We ended up mixing that wine with water and sugar and shared the resulting drink with the whole crew. Even the captain took a few sips. Those were good times, even though Horsefly is no longer with us.
That's quite the story.
All right, let's get to work, cartographer. The maps they sent you with were actually quite helpful. Your Captain Gellert warned me that they used a Mioran system or something, but I've managed to understand the gist of it. I've done a rough comparison with our charts. So, one willing, we've made it this far, but we've still got a rough journey ahead of us. Once your order gives the signal, you'll need to raise anchor and enter Grey Shaft Harbour like civilized folk. As I'm sure you understand, the reefs around the island are still a threat. While you were busy emptying your insides onto our deck, I charted this course too. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in your opinion. So, tell me, cartographer, how can we get to the port safely? This will give me a chance to see how well you know your own maps too.
If we don't change course, we're going to hit a counter current. You have a spot to the north of here with more waves than usual marked on your map. The course to the east is more scenic. We can walk. What the heck? We'll just go with number 1.
The course to the west is shorter. If we go around that side of the island, we'll reach the port in the least time possible.
Which would help us a lot, considering we're short on supplies and the crew's in bad shape. You're right, Tristan.
The heck? I don't know. You have to spot the north of here with more waves than usual marked on your map. Of course, the east is more scenic. What the heck? 1?
Be wary of large clusters of waves. They can be a sign of reefs, even though there aren't any in that area according to my maps. It's best to be on the safe side and avoid spots like that anyways.
I agree. I have to admit, I thought you'd be arrogant and refuse to doubt your own wonderful maps.
Better to doubt my maps than lose the entire ship.
Not bad. Not bad at all. You certainly know your stuff when you're not throwing up everywhere. How did you come to be a cartographer anyway?
So I guess there's no wrong answer. I wanted to challenge myself. I was naturally drawn to it. I'm not afraid of hard work because it pays well. I'm not sure, to be honest. Let's see what that do.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I had to find work after the orphanage. I had to pay for food and a roof over my head somehow. And it all just sort of happened.
Hey, I see. All right. Go report back to your captain.
I think we got 1 to
Well done, cartographer.
fortitude. Void Gellert. Well, what? Saving game. Okay. Where's that ugly Gellert dude? Are you Gellert? Alright.
Ah, Tristan. How are things with the navigator?
Just fine. He's a fine fellow, and I'm sure we'll get on swimmingly.
Always full of jokes. The seasickness hasn't gotten the best of you yet, has it?
It certainly tried its hardest, Captain.
Call me Gellert. You're a civilian. There's no need for titles. You can speak freely. Have you had a good time?
I'm sorry?
I was told that the Physician's brandy reserves had been pillaged. I suppose one of the crew members will be reeking of booze tomorrow. Got nothing else to say, huh? Well, let's talk about something else then.
Have you been to the 5th island? Gellert, why did we sail to Greyshaft? Have you known Wilbert for long? Let's see. I guess number 4 would be we needed maybe instincts level 7. I don't know. All right, let's start with number 1. Have you been to the 5th island?
Have you been to the 5th island?
Yes, several years ago.
Was it an official trip? Did you go in through the harbour?
Too official, if you ask me. And not much more pleasant.
Why not?
Because we arrived in port on the Retribution.
I'm not familiar with it. I mean, I saw frescoes of it at Church Orphanage, but I don't remember them telling us much about it.
I'm not surprised. Because it's on the Order's conscience, not the Church's. They send the galley called Retribution when there is a direct threat to the King's authority, or the foundations of our faith are disrupted. No negotiations, no trials, fair or otherwise. Just divine retribution at the tip of Order Knight swords.
And that happened on Greyshaft.
Unfortunately, yes. Those are bad memories, Tristan. Let's not stir them up.
Why did we sail the Greyshaft?
Gellert, why are we sailing to Greyshaft?
Well, you sailed to Greyshaft to make sure the ship reached its shores safely. The crew will replenish the stores of fresh water, and you'll sail back to Astarte. But as for the Order's aims, that's not something you're entitled to know.
I thought we were speaking freely and no titles.
Consider that a friendly answer. In any other case, I'd have punched you in the teeth for asking too many questions.
Have you known Wilbert for a long time?
Have you known Wilbert for a long time?
A long time indeed. I broke his nose. Back when I was barely off the boat.
What? Really?
The ship had just arrived from Meor. I was still very young. I'd managed to sneak on board and hide out in the hold. And I figured I'd be able to sneak back out when we got to Astarte. But this fox spotted me. Came up to me with one hand behind his back and started asking questions about who I was and where I came from. I was not much of a talker back then, and I socked him right in between the eyes. He fell back onto his rump, stared at me wide-eyed and asked, "Why did you do that?" Then I saw that he was holding a loaf of bread in his other hand. He had wanted to give it to little urchin me, and so he made a trade. I gave him my filthy old kerchief to mop up the blood, and he gave me the bread. We've been in contact ever since.
A little boy alone in the ship's hold? Didn't your parents wonder where you went?
There was no one to wonder about me, Tristan. What about you? What do your parents think of your adventure?
I wouldn't know who to ask. I spent my childhood at the church orphanage.
Don't they tell you the names of your parents when you reach adulthood and leave the orphanage?
Yes, but only if you ask. And at that point, I really didn't care.
Well, it was lovely talking to you.
Well, it was lovely talking to you. I think I'll go lie down.
Wait, now let me ask you a question of my own. That journal you keep, you really record every step you take as Wilbert commanded?
I'm trying my best.
Can I take a look? I'm curious.
The fuck? No.
I'm afraid I can't let you. That's really quite personal.
You do realize I have the authority to just take it from you.
I know you can, Captain, but it would bring you no honor.
All right, Tristan. You should get some rest. I'll see you in the morning.
Plus 50 XP. Yeah.
Commander, last time watch. I'm wide awake.
That won't be necessary. I have men to post. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. You should rest as well.
38 minutes in, haven't touched combat. Whew. By the way, normally these aren't games that I play, so I don't know what to expect. Ooh, ambush. Oh no, don't kill the captain. Wear your helmet, idiot. Just some slow ass arrows, jeez. Damn. Man, these effects are cheesy. but it just so happens my character's the only one that's alive. Minor injury. You're likely to end up with more minor wounds than minor victories under your belt. These wounds slightly lessen your combat capabilities, but they'll heal on their own time. Do note that if you get another minor wound while wounded, your injuries will worsen and become a serious wound.
That hurt.
Alrighty. Welcome to Grey Shaft. Find survivors.
One almighty.
There's blood all around me, dead bodies. I'm barely alive myself. My head is still buzzing from that explosion and the crash. What was that? The ship has sunk and the skiffs on the beach are practically burnt to ashes. There's no sign of whoever attacked us. Maybe they left. I need to try and find survivors. They can't have killed everyone. Are you alive? Nothing of interest to pick up?
Cartographer!
Surger's alive, at least.
Cartographer! Hey, you alright? You alive?
Good.
I'm alive. I'm mostly alive. Ah, just going to rest a bit.
What happened? I remember people... a crash. Then I woke up ashore.
Fun, wasn't it? They were waiting for us. Caught us in an ambush like fish in a net. I think they hit the ship to make sure no one could escape.
An ambush? I thought this was a secret mission.
You thought right, cartographer. I hope we'll have time to ponder this idea again sometime. But no worries. Things aren't really all that bad.
Right. Couldn't be better.
Judge for yourself. You're alive, I'm alive, and we still have that scroll. Which means we can get to the Order as planned.
Just... as planned. We have to get off this island. Everyone's dead.
Quit your complaining. Our mission is still to find Answer and give him the letter. Once it's in his hands, there'll be an Order ship to take you straight back to the capital. Perhaps there'll be a place for me on that ship too. One willing. Listen carefully, Tristan. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a mess. And I really don't want to kick the bucket here in this one forsaken cove. There was a physician on the ship with us, remember? He always wore a ridiculous hat.
How could I forget? All those jokes about us puking our guts up.
Yeah. So many of us were ready to kill him for those jokes. Look how things turned out. But anyways, we need to find his bag. It's big, with a belt strap. There should be a few healing potions inside in red flasks. They'll help stop the bleeding. Do you know any prayers to the One?
I know the last rites.
How appropriate. While you're looking for the bag, best pray that the potion flasks are all still in one piece. Because otherwise you'll have to go dig up his chest, which went down with his cabin on the ship. And I don't think I'll last long enough for you to find it. Come now. You set sail with us in search of adventure, did you not? Here's your first quest. Save this knight. Maybe eventually you'll get around to saving princesses.
Find a potion. Alright, sir. We'll patch you right up. Okay, you can jump. Okay, it does take some stamina.
What a nightmare. This is our physician. Or... aha! One bottle's still intact.
Uh-oh.
Or just one.
I can manage. Don't drink the potion. I'll think of something. Wait, what? The hell is up with that, like, that bat thing? Think of something. Doesn't look like I can go through there. Was I don't know if I was supposed to drink that. I didn't mean to drink it. I was going to give it to the Surtur.
Well, did you find it?
No.
I see that no written all over your suddenly rosier cheeks. What an interesting start to our adventures, hero.
Sorry, Sadar. I drank it. I was feeling right rough, and there was a nasty beast lurking near the chest. I wasn't even thinking. It's like my hands just poured the potion down my throat themselves.
But what's done is done. So you drank it. At least you were honest about it. We have a long way to go, Tristan. We have to trust each other, no matter what.
Forgive me.
The One will forgive you. See that sack of shit over there with the sword sticking out of him? Bring me the blade. It's not proper to leave a gift like that. You should find something to defend yourself with, too.
All right.
Bring Surtur his sword. This guy? He said there. Oh. Pick up the pot. Well, you'd think if they said that guy over there, it would literally mean somebody close by. Oh. Some guy with a sword sticking out of him. How does Surtur know? He can't even see him from over where he's at. That's
There's something engraved on the handle. To my favourite nephew, Uncle T.
the heck was it? What was that sound? Oh, is he dead?
He's dead. Because of me.
No, oh shit. That sucked. I'm gonna have to review the footage. Like, what were my options? I thought number 2 was like, don't drink the potion. Ay, ay, ay.
The letter. He said that the order would help me get home.
From cartographer to some legendary hero. Well, still haven't learned how to fight yet. But, wow, everybody's dead? My guy just got really lucky. He jumps super weird.
Farewell.
Why farewell? On the contrary. Hello there, my
Thank
good
the
man.
One. Please help me. We.
Ugh. Thinking of Skyrim, anybody? Hello, Skyrim. Skyrim vibes, what the heck? Dang. 50 minutes in, no combat. Interesting. Diving deep into the story, though. Act 1, Grey Shaft. It's like, what was the point of drinking that potion, dude? Damn, boys got a 10-pack. Cracked. Whoa, what is this? Spider sense tingling. Pick up cracked vodka bottle. Alright, looks like I got. Whoa. Can I sneak somehow? Maybe that's making noise? Hi? Okay. Treacherous crack in someone's happiness. What happens if we right click? Can't do anything. Quick sort, drop, quick use. Alright, well. Open. Take all. Can I equip this? Right clicking. Instant eases hunger for 5, restores health for 10, additional restores health for 20 over 20 seconds. Apple, instant hunger, these are both the same, okay. Attributes. Strength, a strong grip, a confident swing, and muscles of steel, strike harder, wield heavier blades, and lift anything heavy. Dexterity, shoot more accurately. Use rapiers and swords. Stamina, run for longer, absorb more damage. And the TLDR is the green stuff at the bottom. Fortitude is absorb more hits in combat, use stronger armor. Skills, ooh, okay. Ooh. Okay, craftsmanship, war, skill points, okay. That's kind of, I like that. What else is there? Is this a friend or foe? Picking up all this cloth here. Okay, maybe that's enough vodka. I'll take the cloth. Diagram, mended.
So, you're finally awake.
My head is killing me. Where am I?
On the island, of course. Grey Shaft, in all its wretched beauty. The more important question here is who the depths are you?
My name's Tristan.
Hold it! Whatever comes after that I'm isn't anything I asked. My name's Nerest. You from the capital?
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
We've a sharp eye for outsiders here. You'll see. Luck's on your side, boy. There'll be nothing left but pieces to pick up of the others.
Do you know if anyone else made it out alive?
Unlikely. Your ship crashed so violently that I heard it all the way from here. Figured the noise came from the chasm. So this morning I took my cart over before any other well-wishers could beat me to it.
Well-wishers? Hang on. You were planning to rob our corpses, not help us?
When the sea brings something in, there's usually no one to help. Often can't even find enough to fill my cart.
What are you saying? If you got help right away, some of them might still be alive.
Keep your tongue in check, boy. You'd already be crab food yourself, if not for me. This is a wild place, a brutal place. I'm not ashamed of it. That's just how things are here. And us locals aren't too fond of anyone who doesn't know when to shut up.
Even when human lives are at stake.
Especially when human lives are at stake, you'll see. Right then, I have work to do outside. Get yourself presentable. You'll find some old clothes of mine in that chest over there. Once you're feeling up to it, come out to the yard and give me a hand.
Talk to the Marauder. Alright, so diagram, mended old shirt, an arrest note, cloth, and what we're just gonna take all, and then let's check out the notes that we got. Study this to unlock the ability to make a new item on the corresponding workbench or anvil. Do I right clicking? Okay, right clicking. We learned a new recipe. And stained with vodka, fish, and one knows what else. Right clicking. Oh. Time is starting to play a cruel joke on me. I'm forgetting the simplest things. I buried some supplies near the pond by my house. Nothing particularly valuable, but best not to keep all my eggs in one basket. It's a nice clue for some extra stuff. Okay, let's pick up that rag, free stuff. Strong thread, thank you. Old knife.
This is elegant. Another little something the sea brought in.
Can we equip the new knife? This is dexterity required, damage 8. Alright. Cracked vodka, cleaver. Hack him up. Wait, what? Where's that cleaver? Crafting. Okay. A gloss. Napu. What can? Ooh, dull claws. What the heck? Nice. Pick up the gray blight 2. Vodka bottle, knife. Alright, let's check out some of these goodies. Alright, gray blight. The biggest issue is the ash itself, which is nothing like the ash left in the hearth after a fire. It has the astounding property of instantly solidifying upon contact with liquid of any kind, and it is also extremely heavy. A bucket full of this ash would weigh more than the same bucket full of wet sand. Naturally, any crop instantly dies under such a blanket. As for living creatures, whether human or animal, when the ash is breathed in, it hardens instantly upon mixing with liquids inside the body. This leads to immediate breathing problems and most often death. The people have learned to cover their noses and mouths to save themselves, of course, so they can still get to the healer or visit a neighbor for some home brew. In cities, you can find special masks made by some crafty people to protect your eyes, but most prefer a wide-brimmed hat or a pulled-down hood. Unfortunately, that doesn't always help. That's how the sickness came about, the one that people call the Grey. Its cause is one and the same, the inhalation of ash particles. People who live in the woods, where the ash settles on the branches, can be taken by the Grey in a matter of years if they are not careful. Illuminating. Oh, that's good. We got XP for being curious. Alright, let's go. I do want to explore. Oh, a bottle of milk. Stale bread, potato. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Let's take a look. Is there some kind of encumbrance? Yeah, all this stuff, ingredients. Okay.
About time. At this rate, I thought you wouldn't be up till evening.
I was barely alive just a short while ago, you know.
Don't know what this barely alive of yours is, Tristan. On Greyshaft, you're either alive or you're dead. You're...
I'll see. Right, I got it.
No one likes a smart ass, boy. But come now, get to work. One good turn deserves another. You can start by moving these barrels. Put them behind the house, neatly. Once that's done, help me with the weeding. Nasty blighters are out of control. Then come talk to me, and I'll find something else for you to do.
Return to rest. Pull up weeds. It said something about barrels.
Drowning.
Old dagger, cracked vodka. This guy has a lot of drink. Alright, here's some barrels. An anvil over here. Can we use that? There's no better weapon than one forged by your own hand. Use the anvil and crafting skills. Use the anvil and crafting skills to make items using blueprints. A weapon you make yourself will have higher stats and lower requirements. If you can collect all the materials for it yourself, you can make a tidy profit too. The Master Blacksmith skill allows you to design and forge a unique sword, adjust it to suit you perfectly, and even strengthen it further. Wow, that's kind of cool. Or do I take this barrel? Yeah, this barrel and this barrel. Pull up weeds. Okay, can't run. That's alright. Can I also pick up this cloth? Nope. Trying to bite off more than I can chew. Ah. Workbench. You need to prepare for a long journey or reinforce your armor. A workbench is a great place to start. It allows you to craft bows and arrows, as well as consumables. You can also fix up your clothes, improve your armor, or prepare important upgrade components for your gear. Alright, the stage has been set. And we drop by pressing E.
Blocking it from the other side.
Weird. What was that? Shovel? Oh, we're gonna get this rag, though. Carrots on the stool. Okay. Oh, there's a book over here. That's important. Hunk of cheese. Alright. The Storm Winds War. And so Lord Eric resorted to trickery. Having captured the royal flagship in one of the skirmishes, he kept its royal flag up and sailed it right to the harbor of Astarta. His plan was simple. According to the reports he'd received, while the capital's guards were posted by the water, the capital itself was only protected by the city guard, making this the perfect opportunity to strike. But the temperamental weather foiled his plans once more. The raging storm spat out Eric's ship right in front of the Guardian of Dawn. The Grey Shaft crew, named the Royal Men of War, after their victory at Astarta, saw through the Tantariot's ruse, engaging the flagship and boarding it. It was an arduous and bloody fight. Everybody knew what was a mistake. 36 of the men of war survived, defeating the rebels and slaying the impudent Lord Protector. News of their victory spread throughout the kingdom like wildfire. Even the clouds parted, giving the people hope for peace. For the first time in history, Tantaris accepted defeat and bent the knee to the crown. The Stormwind War was over. Level 2! Yeah. Leveling up. Wisdom comes with age. When you level up, you gain 3 stat points that you can spend in the stats section. You will also receive 1 skill point, which you can spend on the many combat and non-combat skills if you have access to a teacher and a certain amount of gold. Man, my boy Triss has some calves. He's got some definition. Wait, what? I just needed 1 barrel?
Fantastic!
Okay. Does it show when my next level up is? Oh, experience. We need 1,000. We're at 140 out of 1,000. Okay. Pick up a soiled trousers. Nice.
By the 7, what a stink! What kind of person throws something like this in someone else's yard?
Right, we have a quest for that apparently. A dirty secret. Someone soiled a pair of trousers and tossed them out near the house. I should show Narest. What the frick? Okay, I guess we will.
What's that?
done with everything?
Have you looked your long, wide? You draw that thing on your face. Hey, have anything for pain? Do you have any idea who might be tossing soiled trousers into your yard?
Do you have any idea who might be tossing soiled trousers into your yard?
Rah! That vile stench is going to ruin my nice-smelling plants. Rah! Go get to work.
Alrighty. That's a nice knife you have there.
It's a nice knife you have there.
Did you rifle through the whole house? Give me that.
It was just laying next to some bottles.
Sure. I know what you're thinking, and it's not stolen. My son gave it to me when I came back from the sea. He said, phrased it so nicely. You're me and Mum's captain, and a captain should always have a sturdy knife.
Sounds darling. Where's your son now?
Gone. Once he was old enough, he joined the local guard. Patrolled the area. He wanted to earn money and be able to see us more often. Then his unit went to flush out a gang that had holed up in the swamp somewhere. They went deep into the marsh and, well, never returned. No one ever saw that gang again either. It's been 5 years.
Did you go looking for them?
Of course we did. First, all of us, and the other guards tore the swamps apart. And eventually, it was just the relatives of the missing men out searching. Then, finally, I was the only one still scouring the swamps and the surrounding areas like a damned fool, asking everyone I met, have you seen my boy? About this tall, with a kerchief at his neck, a red one. I've long since stopped going out to the swamps, so take this knife, boy. Let's just keep him well. I'm sure my son would approve of me giving it to someone in his hour of need. He was always kind-hearted, always loved helping people. You know how to use it?
Don't hold it by the pointy end, right?
Must be feeling better if you're up to cracking jokes. But if you're not handy with weapons, I suggest making it your first priority to find someone to teach you. On Greyshaft, it's kill or be killed.
Have you lived here long? Why'd you draw that thing on your face? And let's just pick weeds, pull weeds. I don't. Corpse wort? Is that what it was? Now, can this be used for alchemy or anything? Ingredient. It is an ingredient. Usually grows on sites of death. Poisonous. Jeez. Finish all your chores. It says return to rest. Give me all this corpse root.
What's that? Done with everything?
I'm done. Listen, all you've been saying?
Listen, all you've been saying. Greyshaft this, Greyshaft that. Wretched beauty, kill or be killed. Does anyone sane live here, or are you all criminals?
Well, first of all, thanks a lot.
I didn't...
And second of all, you're not far off. Greyshaft has fallen on hard times of late. The mines have shut down, and there's no work. The people have been scratching their heads trying to figure out how to survive. And to top it off, the authorities raise taxes so the capital might pat them on the head like good little dogs. So a lot of folk turn to highway robbery, taking up steel or sticks, or whatever they could find, and preying on the weak. The guards started fighting back, and the whole situation just keeps getting worse and worse. Hard times, eh? Hard times indeed.
Alright, I am done. We got XP though. Cool.
I'm done.
That's what you think. Go tidy up inside.
No, old man, that's enough. You certainly helped me out of a tough spot, but I'm not your hired cleaner.
Look at the manners on this one. All right, don't bother scrubbing the floor. You'd just be spreading the dirt around anyways. Just bring out the empty bottles from inside, and we'll call it even. You can handle a few glass bottles, right?
Just collect the empty bottles and bring them outside.
That's what I said.
Then I can handle it, yeah. I'll be right back.
Transferred corpse wort. One sec here, y'all. Just double checking some stuff. Collect the empty bottles. What did I do to crouch, honestly? It's a lot of bottles, though. Does that count? Cracked bottle. A pitchfork, nice.
What's that? Done with everything?
Your bottles, Nerest?
Your bottles, nearest.
That's done then. Thanks for your help.
You know, it's not really my business, but isn't that kind of a lot of bottles? I mean, there's only so much drink the body can handle.
You're right, Tristan. It's certainly none of your business.
And we got some XP.
Hey, do you have anything for pain? My head is killing me.
Got some vodka? But work comes first. Those logs over there.
No, Debs, take your vodka. I mean, some kind of decoction, or... Do you have any wolfsbane?
I've got a stiff apple decoction that's strong enough to blow the shell off a snapper. How's that sound?
Forget it. Thanks for nothing.
So, yourself. Your bandages really do need changing. Know how?
No.
No. Well then, listen up. You'll need some cloth, preferably clean. If the piece is too wide, rip it into strips. When you're ready to change the dressing, hold them like this and fully cover the wound. Then fix it into place so it doesn't shift around. And you're golden.
Got it. Thanks.
Oh, we got some XP too. Nice. Okay. I guess if you keep going through, whoops. I guess if you keep going through this, you get more XP, but learn. Also, what I don't like is like I don't know if like the music gets louder or, but it's loud when we're in dialogue. Jeez, learn. Oh, what is this? Basic crafting. We need a certain amount of insight. We need some gold. Looks like we can learn from them. So we need 8 insight. Your first step as an aspiring craftsman is to learn the basics of creating things. Not only will this allow you to earn money from making high quality products, but it will also give you the option to improve and craft your own equipment. That leads to weapon honing, mining, armor reinforcing. So we need some insight. So let's take a look. Let's take a look if we can get our first thingy. Insight. Oh, 2 points. And we can learn. But do we have money? I don't think we have the money to buy it. We need gold. So I'm gonna hold on to my points in that case. Yeah, we have no gold. Fatigue. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Now what?
Well,
can we talk?
Can we talk?
right then.
I got something to ask.
Aye, spit it out.
How do I get off this island?
You don't.
Stop messing with me, Nerest. It's a serious question.
I'm being serious. The brainy bastards up in the capital said the volcanoes are bound to erupt this year. So the last trade ship kissed Greysharp goodbye a month ago. It's every island for themselves these next 6 months. Well, for the most part. Could still be some reckless old salt in our harbour who would raise anchor for the right price. But we both know you're poorer than a pipefish right now. Sure, you might have a golden gemstone chamber pot in a starter, but no one here will give you the time of day while you're tramping about in me old rags.
So I've got to stay with you for the next 6 months, holding hands and waiting out the blight together.
By the one, do you have rat meat for brains, boy? I pulled you out of trouble. You worked off your debt. We're square. I'm not keen on being your nursemaid. Barely enough room here for me as it is. I'll say this, you need to go to the city. If you follow the path from here, it'll take you to an abandoned village. Don't turn off the path, just keep going. You'll need to go through a small ravine, then pass by a ruin that looks about to fall over. Just past that, you'll see a guard tower. Then you're bound to run into some good people who can tell you the best way to the city from there. Someone might even lead you there, if you have coin to spare.
And what do I do there? Start begging?
The Order is in the city, Tristan. Don't think I didn't notice the insignia on your companions on the beach. So it's not hard to guess who holds your passage home. Although it's not guaranteed, of course.
What are you trying to say?
Hard times have fallen on the Order of the Seven here, just as they have on all of Greyshaft. The Order's knights have seen better days, even if they have a ship, even if they're willing to risk heading out to sea despite the volcanoes. A spot on that ship would cost you a lot. The Order may have gone soft, but they know their worth. It'll take more than money to stir them up, and they won't be moved by empty tales. And you, as we both know, have nothing.
Hold on, but I do have something. I had a letter with me. The commander wanted to deliver it to the local chapter of the Order.
Did you lose it?
I had it with me. Nerest, you didn't...
Listen here, you had nothing back on that beach. Not even boots on your feet. I'd better not be hearing you call me a thief to my face while you're wearing my fecking trousers. The only thing keeping me from making you take them off and kicking you out is that you seem like a decent man, if stupid. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. But only this once. Are we clear?
Right, Sorry, Nerest.
Sorry, he says. All right, enough of that. I'd say you're onto something with the letter. Must be something important if they were trying that hard to deliver it. Maybe even important enough to barter for passage back to the capital. But the Order won't help you with your search. You need local people. Greyshaft people. Do you remember what the men who attacked you looked like? Can you describe them?
Well, I remember one. He had shaggy red hair and a beard down to here. And the other one was almost entirely bald, but his head was tiny, with big ears sticking out like a lobster's.
That's something, at least. Try and find one of the freemen.
Freeman?
That's what the free hunters call themselves. They're a local commune of sorts. Claim to live by a code of justice, but if you ask me, their justice is pretty selective. That's beside the point. They know a lot about what goes on around here. Try and tell them your story. They might just help you. Decide for yourself if you want to mention the letter or not. I've no advice for you there. Right then, that's all I have to say. Farewell, Tristan. Luck be with you.
Farewell, Nerest. And thanks again for everything.
Oh, and one more thing.
What?
No matter what happens, stay on the path.
Yes, my lord. Reach the harbor and try to make a deal. Alright. This path or this path down here? Well, let's see what we can find. It looks like there's extra resources. These. Pick up another pair of soiled trousers.
Another pair of soiled trousers.
Fishing. Fishing is a relatively safe way to secure some food. Prepare some bait and cast a line. To make sure your fishing session is successful, improve your chances of reeling in the catch by keeping the line from snapping. If the line durability drops to 0, the fish will get away, leaving you without a catch. Left button is light snare when the fish goes under. Reel in when the fish starts to get away with the right click button. When the fish takes the bait, wait for it to start moving. If your bobber sinks suddenly, snare the fish. If it starts moving from side to side, reel it in. Once your success scale climbs over the halfway point, your chances of making the catch will start to rise, but keep an eye on the condition of your line. When the situation calls for decisive action, pull the fish out. It's better to take even a slim chance of pulling something, pulling something in than losing your catch to a snapped line with a 100% certainty. It's spacebar to fish.
They smell just as bad as the first pair. I don't have the right tool.
Ladies, I figured if we were gonna go, there's bait. There's a lot of bait here, actually. Oh man, okay, a lot of bait. We just need to find the rod. Open, common plate, more bait, old axe, leather, leathers. Got some rope. Well, dang. Oh, wow, we have leather working too? Animal hides are good for more than just turning a profit. Use your survival skills to turn hides into cloth and leather, which are more valuable. The higher quality the hide, the more cloth and leather you can make. Interesting. I figured there would be a fishing rod. Oh. So we just wait. When it... What? Oh. It's gonna break. How do I land fish? The that was kind of confusing, but continue. All right, it's gonna tell me what to do here. Bait 7. Looking is when it dips, right? Oh, nope. Oh, wrong one. Shit. Success chance? Oh, shoot. One more try. We're at 0%. When the bobber dips, we hook. There it is. Success chances going up. Success chances going up. Oh, we might have to pull it in. Oh, 36% chance. We're not gonna make it, guys. Pulling the... Oh, we got something. Nice. Cool. Quit. Alright, we got a fish. We had to do it. It says to stay on the path, but I mean, like... Oh, there's something moving in the distance. So this is... Ooh. Hail grass. Let's see what that do really quick. Items. Hail grass. If you steep this in hot water, it eases pain and cures hangovers. Nice. Alright, it said to stay on the path. Ooh, I already forgot. Is there a quest? J. Long road. R's track. Wait, dirty secret. Okay, ask nearest about the trousers again. It's weird.
Well,
I found another pair of trousers. Have a habit of strewing them about when you've been hitting the bottle, do you?
I found another pair of trousers. Have a habit of strewing them about when you've been hitting the bottle, do you?
what's it to you? I happened to forage the wrong kind of berry, and it made my bowels weak when I was out working in the yard. So I tossed my trousers over there to air them out. I figured I'd wash them later.
Twice?
Make it to my age first, boy. Then go and find some young lummocks and ask him if you're doing things the right way.
Dirty secret completed, transferred, whatever. We got 100 XP. And then I guess I have to get... Can I help you with that?
Can I help you with that?
Those berries really were something foul. If you want to help out, take a turn around the area. There's a plant with red leaves that grows here. Bring me a few of those. They make an excellent soothing tea. I usually drink some before a journey to avoid any surprises on the trip.
Alright, I got... Oh, cooking food. Besides easing your hunger, a good meal can also help give you the strength to achieve great things. The higher your survival skill, the more types of food you can cook over a fire. All food falls in one of two categories: snacks. They can be prepared beforehand and stocked for the road, where they can reinvigorate you when needed. Meals include breakfasts, lunches, and dinners are cooked over a fire and consumed immediately, providing you with substantial, long-lasting bonuses. So I think we got one herb. And this is one. And the one up here... Ooh. Okay, we can vault. Alright, bringing the rest of these herbs.
Well,
Here's your leaves.
Here's your leaves.
my thanks, boy. I'm out of clean trousers.
Alright, we've got more XP. Nothing to nothing to crack, nothing to track. Okay, main quest, track quest. Rest parting words left much to be desired. It's unlikely anyone will want to go to sea. Whatever. Anyway, I have to go. The old man told me to follow the path past the abandoned village. Past the abandoned village. Stay to the path, boy. There are two paths, but maybe this is it. Something about an abandoned village. Walking, running, sprinting. When time won't wait, you sprint to cover a short distance quickly. Sprinting uses twice as much stamina, but allows you to move much faster. Oh, you have to press left shift twice. Oh, no. Whoa.
Gross.
Alright. Wasn't expecting that, but, you know, we're running. We were sprinting, so that makes sense. So that's interesting. New 2 levels of sprint. So if we do that again. Yep.
Gross.
Interesting. Nice touch. That's realistic, I'd say. Oh, that used all of our stamina. But we were able to keep running, it seems. Swimming. When exploring rivers, lakes, and the sea, mind your stamina. If you exhaust it completely, you'll start drowning. Dive. Well, left shift is to lunge, right click is dive, and then emerge is left click. I guess it wants me to take a swim. There's a shore over yonder. What's the difference? Top is Grey Shaft, I think. Middle is the Dark Forest, and Abandoned Village is staying on the path, I guess. What's interesting is we keep sprinting even though we're out of stamina. Swift Thistle, Abandoned Village, and I guess we go past the abandoned village. J. Follow the path past the abandoned village straight through the ravine until you see a guard tower. Straight through the ravine. This is just a little... Oh, what is this? It's shiny. Straight to the ravine? Well, I guess we... Uh-oh. Combat. You are a cartographer. You can barely hold a weapon, but don't let that intimidate you. Watch your enemies. Note their actions. Mind your stamina and the environment. Try wearing out your opponent. It's easier to beat them when they're tired. The same goes for you. It would be best to find a good teacher if you intend to survive. That is, attack with left click, block with right, spacebar dodges. How do I? Sheath weapon is R. Tabs to lock targets. Okay. This would be the ravine, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Uh-oh. Bugs, no thank you. Okay, territorial. Oh, shoot. Oh, geez, there's a big rat here. Oh, this creature looks kind of gnar. Dodge. Okay, that looked weird. Why does the combat look so weird? Oh, shit. Dodge is spacebar. Oh my god, it shoulder checked me? Oh my god. Well, serious injury is a major challenge. It will considerably limit your combat and non-combat capabilities. It's nearly impossible to deal with a serious injury on your own. You'll have to find a healer. Wow, this is...
Shite, I think I broke a bone.
Jesus Christ. This seems challenging. Oh, what the? Okay. Load game. That was pretty lame. The combat is feels clunky, but that's because there's a tempo to it that I don't know yet. Oh God. Reach the harbor, try to make a deal. Did we finish? Dirty secret. Aye.
Well,
Oops, cooking food. Talk. You have to get going. Oh. Why does it have a dirty secret here? Someone soiled a pair of trousers and tossed them near the house. You should just sit in the rest. That wasn't the best idea. What is the secret behind the soiled trousers? Whatever. So that means we lost that much? We lost all that time? Why can't I interact with this now? What? Oh, so confused. Sorry for the waste of time. That was lame. Gotta slow down here. Double sprint. Okay, over time you do run out of... You do stop sprinting when you run out of stamina? Oh, hey, there's somebody over here that we didn't notice last time. Let's save the game. I need to do that more.
Hi, Vagrant! Where are you off to in such a hurry? Vagrant? Well, yeah. I can tell by your clothes. No way you've had a good life if you're ambling about in those. Am I wrong? So therefore, Vagrant. I'm Fox. What's your name? Triss. Well met, Triss. You know, we sort of look like brothers, but from separate mothers. Your father wasn't a hunchback by any chance, was he?
Listen, pal, I have to go.
Which takes us back to where this conversation started, no? Where are you off to in such a hurry?
There's supposed to be a village further down this road. Do you know it?
Of course. But what are you aiming to find there? It's long since abandoned.
What do you mean by abandoned, exactly?
I mean, it's abandoned. The houses are empty, ransacked, all of them. Been like that for a few years. You know, there's a little something I've been meaning to do down in that village. If you help me, I'll tell you about a nice inn nearby where you can spend the night. And I'll toss you a few coins so you can pay the innkeeper. Huh? How's that sound?
What is this little something?
What is this little something?
Smugglers use that village as a drop point. They leave stuff and other people come and pick it up. I know where they left the latest stash. And I also know that no one's come by to grab it yet.
Why can't you just do it yourself?
Just because the people abandoned it doesn't mean all the nasty critters did. It's full of rats, wild dogs, maybe even snakes. It'd be tough on my own. Having you tag along would give me peace of mind. Since I'm betting that weapon you're carrying isn't just for show.
Let's go take a look and then I'll decide. No thanks, I'll figure something out. I'll do it, but I won't have to loot. Hell yeah.
I'll do it, but I want half the loot.
Oh, come on. Rather pretty hard bargain for an ordinary vagrant, don't you? All right, fine. We'll split it 50-50. Between brothers. Now, let's go.
Alright, cool. Reach the harbor. Try to make a deal. Let's see. Fox's flawless plan. A young man named Fox. Okay, we'll do that one. Go to the village. Save. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's go, Fox. Alright, we're gonna have him take all the damage or tank. Looks like he's taking a sweet time. Alright. Hello? Wait, hello? I guess we gotta go together? Alright. What? Come on, I'm here. Want me to hold your hand? Jesus, does Fox have red hair or like blonde hair or white hair? It's multicolored. What is going on? Pink hair now?
All right, this is it. Here's the plan, brother. First, check behind that cart of logs. Then look in the big house in the middle. And the third stash should be in the old stable. Look for rough spun sacks, each about the size of a loaf of bread.
Wait, so what's your part in this?
I'll be keeping watch and making sure no one disturbs us. They haven't come to pick up the stuff yet, remember? That means they could show up at any time.
Give me your dagger. Oh, dang. Alright, whatever you say. Just keep your eyes peeled.
Alright, whatever you say. Just keep your eyes peeled.
I wish I could do the other option, honestly. Okay, so something behind... Find all the sacks. Find the sack in the house in the center. I guess that one's right here. Okay, find the sack in the house. What? Entrance to the village. Oh. Whoa. There's a lot of... He just spawned. Yeah, get him. Yeah. Oh, kill him. That was... The hell that guy does? All of a sudden, Fox has a different voice. Alright, what we can do is... We got 10 XP for that, by the way. There's another rat over here. Find the sack at the stable. What's a kangaroo now? Kangarat? Is he gonna throw something? Wow, what the heck? Yeah, get him. Good stuff. Serves it right. You're supposed to be keeping watch, but alright, that's fine. Is this where the stable is? This is a house. Wait, quest? Am I not tracking quests anymore? Flawless plan, don't... House in the center. Oh, that's the stable over yonder.
The door's locked. I can't get inside.
What the heck? I guess I can crawl. Oh, there you go. You can vault. Okay. There's combat. Ah! F that. Is it setting locusts off after me? Alright, it is taking the long way around, I assume. Yeah, come and get me. Fox got this. Wow. That thing is pretty creepy. Good job, Fox. Taking care of business. Nice. Free XP. Okay, the voice actor is different when we're in dialogue versus, you know, not in dialogue. Alright, one more track quest. In the house in the center. The house in the center. I guess this one would be the house in the center then. Yep.
I think I've looked everywhere. I should go back to Fox.
Don't backstab me, Fox. Don't. Here, there was 1 sack in each spot.
Any luck?
Here, there was 1 sack in each spot.
No, that's not it. We've just wasted time. You sure you've checked everywhere?
There's still another house to check, but it's locked.
Locked? Please. Practically all you have to do is breathe on these village locks and they open. Come on, I'll show you.
God damn, that guy's face. Rewind it. I swear Fox's face just then before we started walking to this house looked very disturbing. I will save. Just the big house. Alright. Well, I can't record much longer.
And there we go. Just like I said. Go on in. You know what to look for. I'll be outside. Sorry, Triss. You were a great brother, but I'm an orphan. Guess family just isn't my thing.
Shit.
Anyways, thanks for the help.
Alright.
How am I supposed to get out of here? These look like human bones. I need to get out of here quickly.
Go.
This house is practically falling apart at the seams.
Let's put this down
It's
first.
blocking it from the other side.
Alright, this is something useful, right? Tavern note. Take. This is something we're going to have to look at. Tavern note. The last guest left yesterday. Ever since the bridge collapsed, we hardly get any overnight visitors. I had been planning to fix the stairs, but what would be the point? If this keeps up, there will be no use for the second floor. Alright, so something tells me we take this box and we get to the second floor, maybe? Anything of use here? Rum? More rum, more rum. Open this door. No. Okay. Alright, let's move it back a little bit. There we are. Damn you, Fox. Lightweight coin pouch. How many coin is that? Can be opened. Contains a few gold coins. We had 25 gold coins. Nice. Woodcutter's axe. Ooh.
I'll be damned!
Alright, woodcutter's axe. We need strength acquired 16. Dex 7. Attributes. Dex. Ooh, we could get it. I think we should save our points though. Alright, well, we're out at least. Find Fox, huh? Back the way we came, maybe. You double crosser. No. Journal entry. Unsurprisingly, Fox wasn't at the camp. Let's see that bastard. Fox had this whole thing planned from the start. I need to get out of here and catch him before he gets away. Unsurprisingly, Fox wasn't at the camp. Just wait until I get my hands on you. What? Flawless plan, track quest. We're going off course. You know. I don't think I should be. Ooh, there are zombies over there. Okay. Right. This place is full of surprises. Alright, come on. Let's see. Oh, this is the guy who got me last time. Okay. Tab is to target. Oop. What the hell was that?
Go away.
Swimming. It's telling me to get into the. Ooh. Whoa. Dude, the combat is so. Oh my god. Like when you block? What the heck? Sheath weapon dodge. Parry. Shoulder check. We're just using spacebar. Level 6, I guess. Ooh, nice move. Okay, we got it. We got a kill. All right, R's sheath. That sucked to fight. Fork. Cool. We can go fishing again if we need to. I just want to get out of here. Got a little path to follow. I don't think I want to be going. Oh, that's kind of funny how I can trip over stuff if I'm not watching the ground.
Hey, over here! I need help!
Where? Dude, I have my own quest to do right now. Good luck. Maybe if I had more time, but I can't. The recording's gotta stop soon, so I gotta hustle. Oh, hello. What the heck is this? Eleanor's wheel. Damn. So I guess I gotta go, of course. Oh man, it said not to, he said not to go off path, but we don't have a choice, I don't think. Oh, this guy? Radham? Do we help him? Abandoned village, woodcutters camp. Where are we supposed to be going again? Gray shaft. Abandoned village. Oh, jeez.
What happened? Can't you see? Just look at how those ash suckers defiled my sweet Eleanor. You mean your cart? You named your cart? What of it? Didn't the old barnacle bucket you rode up to the island in have a name? I decided she needed a name, so I named her. Does everyone here have an eye for outsiders? It's just immediately obvious. You all walk differently, speak differently from us. And you all go around with your noses stuck up in the air, even if you come from some dingy backwater. You have quite an interesting way of asking for help. What happened to your cart, anyways? I'm trying to tell you. My beauty here was raided by obsters. Not the prettiest sight, I'm sure. Most indeededly. To continue, there's a small camp nearby. Those ash lickers are holed up there, I'm sure of it. I can't risk Eleanor being turned into kindling, so I can't leave this spot. Do you think you could go and get her wheels back for me? We have a deal.
Cool, got the wheels already.
Any luck?
Wait, what? Didn't I get a wheel? I have to get going. I thought I had a wheel. But unfortunately, I got one wheel. Yeah, actually, unfortunately, this is where I have to cut it. Cause I gotta sleep. I got work in the morning. Yeah, I guess we didn't get too much. A lot of story. I mean, that's good though, right? Didn't get too much into combat. We saw some skill trees and stuff like that, and there's a lot of crafting. Yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, what little you've seen of it so far, and yeah, we'll hopefully see you in the next one. Take care, everybody, and thanks you for stopping by, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Adios, friends. Thank you.